My fault, man. I know we were supposed to start at 2:30, but when you run a company, hold on, let me put this up. When you run a company, man, you got customers come in and all that. So sometimes I can't get on when I be wanting to, but I'm gonna make it. What's good? What's good with everybody? How everybody day going? Where I'm at, it's cold as hell. That's for damn sure. It's cold as a son of a hoe. Where I'm at. I hope everybody else is keeping warm. If you got a place to go to keep warm or anything like that, I hope that's going for y'all. For my people out in Cali, you know what I mean, that experienced the earthquake, I hope all y'all fine. That's kind of wild too. But we got a couple things I'm gonna touch on today. You know, for one, it seems like every podcast we go to, all these dudes want to be gangsters. Now I don't know if if they ain't reporting on Puff and the crazy shit he was doing. Um, they reporting on the streets. Like I've never seen so many people report on indictments, street politics, and people getting arrested in my life. And you got everybody calling each other rats on here. Like this is getting way out of control. I guess the internet is the new streets. I guess it's mighty ironic to me though. I don't know what agenda is funding this or whatever, but it just don't sound right to me, man. Honestly, it doesn't. Um, just on the aspect of everybody got something to say about the streets, and some of them ain't never tested. And I would advise you to leave them alone. You know what I mean? You could just take a look at how many of these kids is dying in these streets right now. It's really a bad time. Really a bad time. Let me turn this down. Yeah, it's really a bad time out here. You know what I mean? I just been like, shout out to No Jumper. That's a good podcast, but when Adam first started off No Jumper, it was totally different. Good looking. I appreciate that. Like, follow, subscribe. We got a thing going at 400 subscribers. We giving out. Um, we gonna give out donations and everything, as far as gift cards, apparel, well, gift cards, merchandise, music, uh, everything that's aligned with our company. But it's a free country. What the fuck? I'm not the judge. You feel me? It's a free country, bro. You can date wherever you want to date in this country. Shit. Right now, I don't think it's no boundaries on nothing no more. Shit. I got a president that's a felon, so shit. There ain't no boundaries no more in this country. So you can date wherever you want to date, whatever make you happy, bro. But yeah, when I first started watching Adam, man, he wasn't even doing that type of content at first. Now, I don't know. He got more gang members on that goddamn thing than Law Live. He got Hispanics, from blacks to whites to Hispanics on there. And I believe he should have kept Sharp. I like the Sharp on there. Sharp gave him another aspect to it. He came from another genre. You know what I mean? What's going on? He came from another genre, so I like the Sharp on there. Sharp was a good dude. Now I don't know what they bickering about, but it's beyond me. But it's not just his podcast, man. This is everybody. Everybody's running content on the same thing. It's either people going to jail, people paperwork. Um, it's just full of nonsense, for real. Now, granted, anything you program into YouTube, you can find it, and once you subscribe to it, that's gonna be on your timeline. But so I try to subscribe to everything, movies, sports, everything. Me myself. But It's just, to me, it's just a lot of nonsense going on, and that's why YouTube demonetizing everybody's channel, because it is a lot of nonsense going on. I mean, I tell people the best channels is the kids channel. They be doing like 1,000,000,000 views on them joints, kid friendly joints. They be doing like 1,000,000,000 of sports joints. So that's what we're gonna add that aspect to our channel too, sports and all that. But yeah, man, it seems like everybody want to be gangsters out here. Coming from somebody who came from the streets, bro, you don't want that. Trust me. You don't want to be sitting in no courtroom, paying attorneys, looking at time, worrying about if the prosecutor gonna renege on the deal, worrying about the judge gonna go outside the guidelines and send you high or low, being sentenced, going through transit. You don't want to do that. It's all glimmer and gold till the shit come down. It ain't what you think it is. That's for sure. It ain't what you think it is. And now the feds are starting to watch all these channels. That's another reason why I want to stay away from a lot of that, because I don't want them looking at my videos. Even though ain't nothing on them, but these cats talk about murders and all this. Who got this body? Who got? Bro, them is open cases, bro. But and they using do now. They're using dude's lyrics and all that shit. Like, it done got way out of control. Way out of control. So my thing is, I just think everybody too goddamn nosy. That's what I think. And then I think a lot of people don't have their own content to create, so they got to piggyback on this and that. Like, it's a lot of shit going on in the news. Just like that CEO that got murdered. Like, that's wild. Like, dude waited. Dude had a meeting at 7:30 in the morning, bro. You gotta think about this. He had a meeting at 7:30 in the morning. He's a billionaire. Who knows the schedule? See, it's a lot of aspects to that. It ain't just like that was random. Like, he is a billionaire. He has a schedule. Okay, his whole day is set up. He get a portfolio of his whole day. How his whole day gonna be. Everywhere he got to be, all the appearances, what time he got to get on this flight. He got a whole itinerary. So for that boy to be waiting there at that time, somebody sent him. That wasn't random. Nah, I don't know. But that wasn't random. And then he didn't just shoot him with no gun. It was like he put a silencer on. You know how hard it is to get a silencer, man? Like, do you know how hard it is to buy a silencer? Do you know you can't, even if you got a gun permit license, you can't own a silencer? Did you know that? You have to have a government license to own a silencer. Did you know that? Now, he could have made it. Yeah, he could have. You know what I mean? But you have to have a government silencer. You have a government permit to own a silencer. And that's a fact. So for him to have a silencer on there and be able to get away like he did, and then they got his face. They got his face checking in at the hotel he was in. Then you gotta ask yourself, he checked in at a hotel? So he ain't broke. Not like he was no bum on the streets. Because they ain't checking in the hotels. He checked in at a hotel. And then checked out an hour before he knocked dude down. But they still held the meeting though. You gotta ask yourself, man. But I tell everybody, the gangsters wear suits every day. That's what motherfuckers need to report on. Fuck this street shit. Report on these gangsters that wear the suits every day. Now these politicians is lining their pockets up with money and bribes and all that. Report on that. Yeah, you want to report on poverty and us killing us. Like, I ain't no activist. Not by far, but the honest to God truth is the real. You know what I mean? So, You gotta ask yourself what's really at play. And if you look at it, it's all over the world. It's going on everywhere. They didn't water down. They didn't even water down basketball. I played basketball for 30 years. Water, I don't even watch it. I don't watch it because if I'm playing with somebody and you shoot that bitch from 65 feet, I'm walking off the court. You got 2 times to shoot that ball that goddamn far. And you think I'm gonna be chasing these long ass rebounds? Hey, sub me out. Sub me out. But it's big business. And when you tied into big business, you got big business players. As far as what's going on with that. That investigation only goes so far. They're gonna arrest somebody because he was worth $1 billion. So they're not gonna just sweep it under the rug. They're gonna arrest somebody. Might not be dude who did it, but somebody's going to jail for it. Eventually. You know what I mean? So and then why you think these countries overseas be dethroning their governments and forcing their dictators out and all that? Why you think that is? You gotta ask yourself that. Now you try that shit over here, they're gonna murder your ass. Ain't gonna happen. And one thing I learned is if you messing with this big business, you got big problems. And if you don't fall in line, it is what it is. That's how it go. That's how it's been going for years. So if you don't follow big business, you definitely gonna get the fuck up out of here. You know? That's just part of it. You know what I'm saying? So the entertainment now is definitely it's definitely bad. You know what I mean? So you just gotta keep your head down, try to make some money, best way you can. That's that. You know what I mean? Because right now it's damn every man for themselves. For real, for real. This country always ate its own and spit it out, man. That's how this country goes. You know? So you know what I mean? Like I was just scrolling through and I seen all these people. They got so many motherfucking Diddy victims coming out. Everybody suing dude. Like he the only person I ever seen that was on an indictment with a corporation. He the only one indicted. That's mighty ironic. He's the only one indicted. Now I don't know what his paperwork say. His co-conspirators might be on his paperwork. We can't see that. You know what I mean? They ain't offering that up to the public. That ain't something we could actually look at and see, but they ain't arrested nobody else. Unless they all agree to cooperate, but you'll be able to see that on his indictment. So they really just making dude take the fall on his own. You know what I mean? They trying to force him to tell, and he know if he tell, he's done. So he can't. You know what I mean? And they told him he was trying to sway the public because his family wished him a happy birthday. That's the government. They ain't gonna play by no rules with you, bro. They gonna come in and do what they gotta do, get their pound of flesh, and send you up the road. They closing federal prisons too, the camps. Holding them too, so it's bad. TSA was running down on people at the airport, stealing their money, which was because of the PPP and the loans. They wanted that money back. So just like right now, they talking about, oh, the loans was forgiven, the loans was forgiven. Yeah, well, now they want to look at the money you spent on them loans that was forgiven. Because the government ain't going to give you nothing for free. That's just how it works. I mean, they give a foreigner free money, but our resident, they taxing us. They ain't giving us nothing for free. Nothing. Without a cost. You know, so you just got to be mindful and of what's going on out here. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you go to the store, you spend $25, you get 3 items at the grocery store. Why is that? Taxes is up. You get all these big businesses closing down all over the country. It's drying up because somewhere they was getting the money. They let the drugs in for so many years because that was the backbone of the economy. That that funded the black projects and all that. But that got fucked up. That got fucked up from that got fucked up from the fentanyl. That got fucked up from the fentanyl. So it is what it is out here. Just gotta find your way, man. That's what you gotta do. You know? And when you don't come for money, you got to grind, brother. You got to grind. That's what it is. You got to grind. But, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is, and it is what it's gonna be. You gotta keep your head up and keep moving. Life is a grind, brother. Life is a grind. You know what I mean? So, man, I'll be going through these dudes' channels, watching them and everything. And they be having some good content on them sometimes. Sometimes it be watered down, it be recycled and all that. So I really don't. I just breeze through, you know. Check on it, check out, shit like that, you know what I'm saying? And things of that sort. But at the end of the day, that's what it is. It seems like all of them got recycled content. It's either, like I said, it's either death, jail, or bullshit. That's why you're starting to see a lot of these dudes demonetizing their channel, getting their channel demonetized because they ain't got no content. They can't create it on their own. That's just how it is. So, life is a game, brother. Life is a game. And I live in a state where we experience all 4 goddamn seasons. Some seasons is more profitable than others. Some seasons are not, you know. So, and this is our 4th. I think it's our 4th business. So I done tried this business thing 4 times, 4 different shops. You know, no funding, no backing, no nothing, all off our muscle. So you gotta try to make it work the best way you can. And like I said, I appreciate everybody who like, follow, subscribe to our channel and everything. We try to bring y'all the best content we can. Like I said, we also put videos up on our channel. Y'all can go like it on our shorts and our videos and check that out. We only bring you real content. We don't bring you no clickbait or nothing like that. I ain't into fooling people. You know, so when you tune in, you're gonna tune in, holler at me, tap in, write your answers and everything at the bottom, and we go from there. But I can't stay on long right now because the store is open, so I can only stay on so long because customers might come in. I gotta stop the live and all that. So, man, we definitely can Follow us, tap in with us. You guys can shop, buy the merch, stream the music, do all that. So I'm gonna try to come to y'all again tonight with another live and everything. So I just wanna tap in and tell y'all, man, hey, everything gotta ain't big, man. Everything ain't gotta be reported about the streets, dog. You know what I mean? Or everybody else's downfalls in life, and then you making content off of it just for $1. But everybody their own man or woman. You know what I mean? I tell you what, I guess the biggest move right now is the crypto move, right? Old girl, they say started her own crypto dollar, and and uh, and they said she defaulted a lot of people for that money. She might go to jail, she might not. They trying to take the girl going to jail already, and that's what I'm saying. You know, she might not. I don't know. You know what I mean? I could have gotten crypto when Bitcoin was like, it wasn't even $100 for the coin. I think it was like $30 a coin then. This is like 2007. Now 2024, it's at 90K. I mean, it's at 100,000 a coin. But shit, you'd had on a coin for almost 20 years. It's a long time. It's a lot of ups and downs in life. So, but I guess everybody buying into that now too. So, but like I said, like, follow, subscribe. We came into y'all real quick or whatever. So hit us up whenever, and we out.